Hey, yo, y'all see what state the game is in when the streets don't hold the culture of the game? Now that the weird Twitter nerds and the nerds and all of these weird got, they got their hands on the culture. The voice of the streets don't mean as much as it did when we was coming up. There was a lot of cons to that as well. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that, but you see what happened when the streets, don't control the game no more. It's a lot of nigga shit going on, man. And a lot of people's okay with it because they're man.
Amen, Benny. I couldn't say it any better. Now, this is the neighborhood hero, J Loco, and I just don't know why all the dudes who claim to not be street, not mess with the streets, not want anything to do with the street, just are infatuated with making content about the streets. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, a couple days ago, like about a week ago, this FBI agent just randomly makes a video, a former FBI agent randomly makes a video basically alluding to, Jeezy telling back in the day.
Say the guy's name because he's pretty famous, and to be fair, he was never charged with a crime. But we had these two rappers in Atlanta in the early 2000s, and they were beefing with each other, trading diss tracks, the whole thing. Then rapper number one, the famous one, orders his goons to go beat up rapper number two and steal this gaudy gold and diamond necklace he wore in all of his videos, and that's where it got interesting. The goon squad shows up at rapper number two's place. He pulls a gun and starts shooting. One of the attackers gets hit, makes it about 200 yards away from the house before he drops dead. Rapper number two is arrested for murder, but is dismissed as self-defense. And the real criminal here is rapper number one, who ordered the violent act that got his man killed. I had the phone records of two witnesses prepared to testify for what would have been a rock-solid RICO murder case. But for reasons that were never explained to me, the U.S. Attorney's Office declined prosecution, and rapper number one went on to have a phenomenally successful career. Oh well, win some, lose some.
And lo and behold, all the internet nerds had a field day, man. They all ran running, jumping, you feel me, making their content, making their videos. And making content on the situation ain't the problem, to be honest. You feel me? I'm a content creator myself, so I get it. You feel me? I look at YouTubers like producers. Like we get a little sample or something, and we take that, we stretch that, and we turn that into a whole song, a whole mixtape worth of material, So I ain't even mad about the content, but it's the dweebs who just run and jump and automatically, oh, Jeezy's a rat, all because a random FBI agent said it. See, you see the problem with making content, speaking on street stuff, when you claim to not be street or never been in the streets, is that you just come off as tone deaf. You feel me? Like, I don't even watch Flacco videos no more because I hate when he makes videos, academics too. Like, and I was a big fan of academics, but the more and more as time goes on, the more and more the corniness just comes out. You feel me? Like, I remember one time he said something, talk about, you know what? I think it's cool to be a snitch. And I'm like, what? Like just shit like that. When I hear them say stuff like that, like I would have taken it better if Ack would have just said, you know what? This is why you shouldn't do crimes in the first place, because you might end up having a snitch and look, none of it was worth it. This guy's gonna sit up here and say, I think it's cool to be a snitch. Like, what are you talking about? How is it cool to claim to be down for something, and then when shit hits the fans, you telling on all your friends? I don't see what part of cool that could be. You feel me? And the same thing goes with Flacco. Like, I hate when he makes content about the streets, bro, because he just sounds like a dumb little boy that don't know what he talking about. Like, he gives his take on things. The problem with making street content without coming from the street is that a lot of times you just might not know what you're talking about. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not for you to understand because you don't come from it. Now, this guy he hears the rumors and he runs ahead and makes a little Jeezy's a rap video, just like he does with anybody. Any little thing he hears, he runs and makes a whole video, just believing it. Just, Flacco don't even care to fact check none of his information. He just hears a little bit of a rumor and he just runs and makes videos about it. Just misleading all the youth, misleading all the kids. The only reason I care is because his videos get so many views, and I just feel like he misleading the youth. He misleading people because they taking his advice and he don't know what he talking about. But then again, he not really misleading anybody, because I don't think no street dudes watch Flacco or academics unless they're a YouTuber themselves. You feel me? Unless they heavily in the YouTube world themselves. But you see, and this is exactly what Benny the Butcher was talking about. The internet nerds being the gatekeepers, them holding the keys to, them having a voice over this hip hop stuff, because it's like, yo, everybody knows. Anybody, you don't even have to be street to know that. Like, bro, you don't just call somebody a snitch just because a random former FBI may have alluded to it. You feel me? Like, bro, he was a part of the FBI. Like, their whole job is to, like, put a little bit of information here, confuse people, disrupt, divide and conquer, basically. That's their whole goal, is to, take a little bit of information over here, drop it over to this side, confuse them, let the two sides fight it out, come in, make all the arrests, separate. Like, that's their whole job. So, like, I know better than to just, first of all, you can't just call nobody a snitch unless you get paperwork on them, or unless you have some audio of them talking to police, telling. Like, any person from the street would know better than to just hear a format. He didn't even say Jeezy. He just tried to loosely allude to it so that way he could still have deniability. Like, come on, bro. Like, anybody who's street knows better than it. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that Jeezy definitely didn't tell nothing, because I don't know. Maybe he did tell something. I don't know. I'm not saying he didn't. You feel me? Because I really don't know. Maybe he did, but at the same time, even Flacco, he gonna say, oh yeah, I always wondered why he didn't get wrapped up in the BMF indictment. Even Blue Da Vinci got wrapped up in it. How didn't he get wrapped up in it? And I'm like, bro, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, internet nerds voicing their opinions on things that they don't know nothing about. Like, maybe Jeezy didn't get wrapped up with it because he wasn't really selling dope the way he thought he was. Like, the way he rapped about, he was just around them. You talk about Blue got wrapped up in it, and he was a rapper. Blue didn't get wrapped up in the original BMF indictment. The main members got locked up, and they came and grabbed Blue a year or two later, after some of the main members flipped and told on Blue. Blue wasn't originally in the indictment, because Blue wasn't moving no work and no nothing like that neither. They came back and snatched Blue. That's why Blue always said, how could he be telling if most of the members got locked up first and then they came and grabbed him later? He said he felt like they told on him. How did he tell when he got locked up second? Like, you feel me? This dude talk about. And Blue was around BMF way before Jeezy came around. Like, Blue was around BMF like 99, 2000. Jeezy ain't come around until like 2003, 04. BMF went down in like 05, so Jeezy came towards the end. That's probably why Jeezy didn't get wrapped up. He wasn't around them since the 90s and all that. Like, you feel me? He started messing with them when they got to Atlanta. Atlanta was the last stop, basically. You feel me? Like, but there you go. The internet nerds voicing their opinion. The internet nerds gatekeeping this. And I've been noticed this. It's funny that Benny the Butcher just now saying it, and I'm surprised that he's the first one to say it, because I've been thinking this. I've been thinking this for a couple years now, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm not saying Jeezy for sure didn't tell something. I'm just saying you can't just call him a snitch off of that one little video, that one little ass video from a former FBI agent of all people. Like, you feel me? I would have took it better if, one of the kingpins or whoever that he claims told, whoever he claims who he told on, I would have took it better if one of them said it. Like, yo, I found them in my discovery or something like that. Just because an FBI agent, a former FBI agent, alluded to it in a TikTok video, so we just gonna call him a snitch now, that's enough. That validates it. Man, y'all gotta do better, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out here. Yo, it's the neighborhood hero J Loco speaking in. If you appreciate the content and want to support, feel free to hit the Cash App. Also, if you want to promote some music or anything else, just hit my email. Let's work. Last but not least, me and my bros started a clothing line in 2017 called Player House, but we kind of fell off after I moved to Atlanta in 2020. But I'm thinking about bringing it back. Thank you for watching the video, and all profits will be reinvested into making this dope content for y'all.